Okay, good afternoon. Okay, so I don't have too much. I was setting up stuff this morning here at home, and I found a couple things that I found interesting while developing my application. So let me clean up what I really don't need right now, and let's switch to my to my code. So let's go into coding. Um, let's go with code. And I hope it's not blasting the ear of someone, but here. There you go. So what we have here is that I have this form. If you don't have a profile inside of the application, the technician has to create their own so they can start to work. So you can create this, but I am trying to figure out a way that I can properly validate this form in an efficient way. So first I ended up creating this component that is each one of these guys. These two are not, it's just flat HTML. And I figured out that I may need to use that later on. So I came up with a very handy component that is gonna evaluate. It's a dump. It's not gonna process anything by itself. It's just going to display information as it comes, and the parent component evaluates the information that it needs. So let's start with that. I say that I'm gonna flip the screens yesterday. I had to do this today. Probably after a stream. So let's start by understanding that this doesn't hold any logic at all. So what I'm trying to find out here is validating the form is gonna be different, because one thing is validating one form, one input, while by validating the form, it requires me to change how I'm going to process that information. And the best way here is to ensure that I have the state of the form rather than having individualized states per each field, which makes annoying. You're gonna end up by building a pile of code that is utterly difficult to understand. So what I did is some simplification here. So if this is my state and I have validations for each field accordingly, because I had to write the functions for that, the best way is to obtain the specific key from the state and to merge values in the specific key by that means. So here we merge and here we reduce. So it came to my mind that when I was passing this to my merge, I'm passing the key, but I'm passing these two values. The state is valid and is required, but I may be overstating a bit too hard here. Maybe I don't need to pull the state. Maybe I don't need to pull the state. Well, I reduce to obtain the values. To obtain, let's say, the parent's value, do this, and assign other stuff. So what I do is to test that it works as expected. Okay, so we have this. I'm gonna say here params dot value length and params dot value. So I'm going to pass this field cannot be empty. Oh, in this case, it's valid. It's true when we reach, well, if it is less than this. Otherwise, it's valid. It's true. and I don't have an error message for this because it's valid. Okay. So when I pass validate length, I had to pass two params, and is the key that I'm using and the value that I am expecting to receive. So let's see how the validation technician code. Okay. So I may have to figure out the stuff here. Validation callback is a function that passes key and value, but this is it's because I'm passing this. Okay. Is validation callback. Oh crap. So validation callback is expecting to receive to have a key. Ah, great. So I had to pass the key here. Yes, actually it's not bad to pass the key. Uh actually the ID is gonna be the key. And I'm gonna have something over here. Okay. So never mind. We're doing fine. Let's say here key is part of oh mm, it's a string. I had to cast it as a string when I pass it. Okay. Let's say here key input ref. So validation callback is expecting a key and a value. But key is part of my cannot find key, but key is this pass here from my input text. Oh, it's because I cannot use key. This is key field. Okay. So I'm gonna pass key field here. Params, yeah. I had to pass. I think now rename it as a key. There you go. So my input has to have a key, so when I validate this back, I can be able to pinpoint the validator. So when I pass this, okay, so let's go. Validate, what is this? Validate technician code. What is the definition? Oh, so this is technician, reduce technician. Oh, no, I just need to validate length, and I am passing key. That is the key that is gonna be, in this case, technician code. And I'm gonna pass value that is gonna be params.value. Mm-hmm. So if this works fine, I'm hoping. I know that it looks. I need to pass form state somehow. Oh, technician code state. Ooh. Ooh. I had to pass reduce and merge. Oh, my bad. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting from the state. So I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna pass reduce. I'm gonna, yeah, reduce is the only thing that I need to obtain here. So if I were to obtain these two values from the technician code, my key has to match technician code. My key is technician code, and I'm going to exploit from here form state. I know I'm gonna say here, actually, what could be best idea here? To obtain from my state? Yes, I should be able to take out from here form state, and I has to use reduce. Okay, so I'm gonna say here reduce. Oh, because I had to use reduce here. I'm gonna say reduce what? Technician code. I'm gonna say from here code error. Yeah, and it's gonna be more easier to for me to identify which is the part of code that I may need to tweak up. Reduce technician code and then reduce technician code get is valid. Okay, so validation callback. I had to pass validation. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky because I'm passing this callback around here. So key and value is gonna be params. So in that way, I can manipulate the information here. Great. Expected one argument, but expected two. Validation callback is expects key, params key, and expecting value that is input with current, and pretty much I guess I fix it. Now validation callback, probably the problem is gonna be see if the signature changes here. The type of oh yes, so I had to say here validation technician code or string. Okay, but somehow I had to make it valid. Now it should be able to. I should be able to, even if I call reduce, I can be able to put anything. Let's test that again. Yes, I can put banana and it's gonna work because banana is a string. Oh, but I had to. Now this should work. Okay, validate technician code works now. So let's see if it works. Oh, of course, it's not gonna work. Gonna say here, what is the next key? First name is the next key here. Okay, is equals to this. And this one is gonna change it to reduce, obtain the state from this first name. And now let's lower this away. Of course, every time that I type into this one, it's gonna run this one. So hold me there for a moment. Now I have to say here first name. I'm gonna say here last name. last name. There you go. Why do I see an error on here? Params dot key. There you go. Save here. Technician code's first name, last name, and password. Type first name. Okay, first name, last name. What is your password? Okay, so I'm gonna say here, let's see, and the password is here. So pretty much, yeah. Now I have some error over here. Let's find out. So I don't have that because I'm passing the full object in order for me to reduce the size of the hook. The scripting is gonna be more easier. Now, for me, it's gonna be way easier to go into validate if the fields are filled. Now, I'm gonna say here const. Oh, I probably may need validate technician code to have. Oh, I need it, but I don't need to pass the key. Oh, I'm passing the key because of this one. And then I return the callback to execute whatever I needed here. So I need a key. Yes, I need a key, definitely. Yeah, I probably may not need to do this. You know what? Let's take out the key. Validation callback. Let's not bind this with a key, just value. And now we have 3 errors here because the function the technician code I'm passing the string. So I don't need this. So I just need to validate this. Now let's validate first name. Say async. The async part, this doesn't need to be asynchronous. When I validate technician code, I'm gonna check into the backend if there is an existing technician, so I don't generate duplicates. So I'm gonna say here, let's see, params. So here value is string. And I'm gonna say here validate length. And I'm gonna say here key is to be first name, and value is equals to params.value rate. And let's do that for last name as well. Yeah, validate first name, validate last name. And password. So now that I have all of this, I'm gonna say here, let me bring this one. Oh, const validate. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Copy this. Let's bring this over here. I at the end, commas, format, pretty. Now we have the functions. So I can now call here first, last name, and password. And in theory, this should be working out of the box. And I'm gonna say here first name, validate last name. Oh, last name and validate password. Okay, so let's see if this works as I'm getting the reducer value for the state. I'm not doing anything out of the normal, but I may have to probably copy this. Oh yeah, I'm reducing, so I'm obtaining the value and I'm merging the value. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Oh, it is not validating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to see here. Aha. Input key is not a prop. Trying to undefined being returned. If you need to ask, oh, I had to change the name. Key value. Okay. So I have to say here params key value. And I may have to find out here what it says key equals is going to be key value. There you go. Let's see. Okay, it's not passing. So let's try to debug first one. This sources. Okay. So let's see the validation for the technician. Okay, so validate length takes a key that the technician code and pass the value. So validate length is gonna tell me I'm validating the parameter key that is technician code, and my value is just the letter E. So it is there. Now we have to observe the state. Let me pull this and clear up away some stuff. Oh, I have to install the React development tools here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say here. Oh, the state. Yeah, this is the state. Let me see. Merge. Here. Okay. So if the length is 0 and the value is less than 5, which is true, merge these values. Okay. So the key that I am passing is technician code with the value. I'm gonna say here field is required. Field is not required. Oh, I had to change the message, but let's see what is going on. Now I'm gonna say here in the React form state. So this field is required is passing. So there should be something at the level of what I'm passing here. The previous state, it says technician code is doesn't have error to be one having something. Okay, so in that context, what happened? It looks like it didn't trigger a change on the state. Oh crap! That's gonna be. That's good. I don't want to do this. That's the reason I don't like React sometimes. Let me see. Let me think. What happened to the component that I was building? Components, UI input text. Mhm. Did it re-render what I was doing? Is probably it didn't do anything. So validation callback. Let me see what happened. Okay. Validation callback. When validation callback has I try to understand now what's going on here. Validation callback is a function that is going back. Get inside. And this should say if it is valid or not. But I'm not seeing the state being changed again. It's valid. Let me see what I'm having. It says it's valid is true, which is not the case. Oh crap. Okay. I see what's going on here. Maybe I have to use reducer. Let me see how that works. Because I shouldn't use reducer here. Use reducer should partition my state. Let me verify the documentation. Because again, I'm a donkey on React. So let's see use reducer. Use reducer. Reducer initial arguments in it. Use reducer lets you to add a reducer to your component. A reducer to a component. Okay, so call use reducer at the top level of your component to manage its state with a reducer. Reducer, the reducer function that takes how the state gets updated. It must be pure. Should take the state and action as an argument and should return the next state. State and action can be of okay, so it looks like I'm not so sure if I can mix it inside of a hook, but this is what I was suspecting. Returns an array with exact two values. The initial argument, the dispatch function can update the state to a different value and retrigger a re-render. Oh, okay, so the dispatch only updates the state variable for the next render. If you read the state variable after calling the dispatch mode, you will get the old value that was on the old screen. It's the new. The current state of this variable initially is So the dispatch function lets you change in response to interaction. Yeah, this should be a dispatching stuff. So by using use reducer, I should be able to change this value. Oh, let me see something. It should be true that every time that I change the value, this component has to re-render. Console log params. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Maybe I had to use it. Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna take out these breakpoints and let re-render the whole thing. Okay. What do we have to do something after? After? One moment. Okay, let's see if. Oh, so it's valid. Let me see what happens if I say this. Oh, something is changing this. What is your password? I can filter. Okay, so is valid true? Oh, it it didn't trigger the console. So something happened that after this, it didn't. Yeah, I need to control if it is valid or not. I mean, it could return true or false. but is this reducer to blame? Instead of using this, what if I use form state? Yes, that's the reason it is not passing, because I am not passing the state, the form state. The form state is not being triggered in the change. I may have to do this like this. So, dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, 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 it's just here. Uh-huh. I'm gonna say here form state with the key this guy and obtain the value. For sure, I should trigger a change. But I should just re-render only one thing. Let me see. Wow, it's re-rendering how many components? It should be re-rendering only the one that I'm changing. So let's stop here for a moment. How did I open React development tools? Okay, so I had to install the binary for that. Uh-huh. Oh, the Electron DevTools installer. So I may have to get into this one. So let's do this. I have some idea how to use this, so let's start with that. Because probably I have no idea what is being calling. Okay, let's see. Now let's do the documentation very quickly. Let me put this aside, but I can read it. Okay. So let's go to our main process and let's inject that. I'm gonna say here import install extension. I'm gonna say here from Electron DevTools installer. Okay. So what I'm interested here is to get React developer tools. Now when the app is ready, and here in create window. So I'm gonna say here install extension React developer tools, and then I add these 2 pieces of code. So that in theory should retrigger the whole thing. And I'm gonna say here is in Control Shift L, Control Shift I. Yeah. So input the text. So in theory, if there is a render, I should be able to see that. Oh, what? Why am I not seeing those? Uh, Let me see. Maybe I had to unload this. Let me see if there is an error. Autofill was fun. So okay, so let me rerun the app. This probably there is something missing here. Hmm. Oh, it's because it's waiting for something that it should go here. There you go. Let's go. Oh, the maximize window was set up before. Yeah, the win maximize is there, so I can't remove that comment. There you go. Control Shift I. Well, I'm not seeing React. Autofill enabled was. Hmm. This app went ready, right? Then create window. Oh, I'm opening this in the wrong place. Create window is right here. There you go. It is there. Oh, come on. Object null is not that terrible. I have to load this when? Maybe before this? Add extension. Great. Great. Control Shift I. Huh? Hey, what's going on? I need React development tools here. I did it last time. Fine. Let me see. Oh, don't tell me I had to go to the console. Don't tell me I had to go to the console. Uh, uh, oh, okay. Okay, so I had to do. So I had to go to the paths. Uh, uh, Now to find that. Oh, where was that program that allows me to search for text in multiple? Okay, I'm gonna take this as an example, but before I do that, I had to find out uh, find files with text. With text and preview time. I know there is in power in a Linux command for that. No, there is a program for that. Use Spotlight. Ah, it's Ack. No, I saw that in a YouTube video that I like. Let me see if I can find liked videos. Like it was sorcery. It was like a probably like a how many? It was like a 1 or 2 months ago. Where was that? I'm pretty sure I should see it. I know this has to be somewhere. It is Word. Oh, what? Shorts. What's a short? I'm pretty sure this short should be around somewhere. Oh, gee, don't tell me it's not here. No, no. I did that. Hmm. Nope. Oh, what was that command? Mm. What's it here? Linux. Search text with in files. Cursively. With preview. It's not grep. It was not said? Oh, nope. Was not grep. It was not grep. And I don't want to use grep. Where is that program? Oh, maybe if I go into my archives? Yes. It should be in my archives. It should be in the archives of my streaming. Let me go to my channel. It should be on the archives. It should be in my archives. Let me see. Let me go to my channel. I know I record that live like now to find that it's gonna be a problem. But you know what? It's worth. I did that like 2 months ago. Let me see if I find that around here. Yeah. Nope. Uh, oh, I hope it doesn't keep the last 3 months. Uh, let's see, from oldest to newest. I hope it's around here. It wasn't like 3 months ago. Oh, that's gonna be Trying to find a haystack. I need a haystack. What was that sorcery? If I find that sorcery program, I'm gonna install it right away. Uh, yada 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 yada. What? Oh, my task manager. I can tell. Um. Yeah, screw it. I mean, let me see it's around here. And it was 1 month ago. Yeah, it was not one. Oh, it was probably like 2 months ago when I formatted my computer. Before of that. Oh, I look into that short. Hmm? And I don't think my Twitch channel is keeping that. I don't think my Twitch channel is keeping that. Let me see the previous streams. Oh, maybe it's not. I can tell. What is that? Let's go to my channel. Let me see my previous. Oh, nope. Videos. Yeah. Video. Oh. Yeah. I'm not so sure that's gonna be there. Oh, it was in WSL2. Maybe. Maybe. I hope it's here. Yes, it's quite unfortunate. I can recall it. I can recall it. Yeah, I can recall it. I don't want to go over the process of finding what project was working fine to get this working. Otherwise, I had to use the path. Okay, let me see. Edge. Do I have React development tools installed on this? Install Angular. Oh, come on! I don't have React. React developer tools. Uh-huh. Oh, remove? It means that it's there. If I say localhost 4200, I should have React there. Or do I? Oh, yeah. Components and provider right there. So, uh, let me see if this is kind of absurd, but I may have to go out. Reveal in Windows Explorer command. What I say here? Oh, oh yeah. I can just paste the exact string. React develop. Maybe, and I just say maybe. because I recall building something like that. Oh, let me see if there is a main.ts. How can I preview this? Okay, let me see. View details. And let's sort this. Eventually, one of those is gonna have the file I'm looking for. I recall installing the Angular development tools, but not the React ones. That's what made me less ignorant to learn. Oh, hold on. Let's recapitulate just for a moment. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I open this in Ubuntu. And let's do the grep stuff. Okay. Okay. Grep or what? This batarang from here. Oh shoot. No. Oh, maybe I have to be a bit smarter and it's gonna say install extension. When that happens, I'm gonna look at why it is. Of course, it's gonna slap in the face because it says that there is an error. Let me look around here. Well, I'm doing things here. I'm gonna look over here. Uh, oh, okay. I had to take this call, guys. I will be back. Okay, I had to take this call is urgent, so thank you very much. See you next time.